Don't you just feel like we live in an absolute dystopia that we've been reading about since we were young? I mean, everything is just falling into pieces. The pandemic is not over, but people pretend it is. People keep dying from COVID, even though we could easily, not prevent it, but we could easily stop the spread, the rapid spread at least, with some of the same precautions we did before, like mask wearing and social distancing, and not working as much. This was my favorite part of a lockdown, that we could work online, and I greatly enjoy working online, and I actually find that this is the type of work that I can do my entire life, and this is what I'm looking into right now. I'm looking for more online opportunities. I've already started a few gigs that are online, but they're not going too well. So I got myself sidetracked as usual, but the fact that we are ignoring this debilitating illness that is still around, and the fact that there are new types of COVID emerging all the time, and I spoke to some doctors and they confirmed, some of the local doctors confirmed some of the things I've heard from CDC and the other health organizations, including WHO, and the fact that we're just pretending that the pandemic is over just for convenience sake is astounding to me. And all of the labor movements that are re-emerging really remind me of what was happening in 1920s. Not like I was alive in 1920s to remember, but I remember reading in history books about what was happening, and this is what's happening right now. I feel like, bearing in mind the conditions have changed, of course, and on top of that, the climate disaster, you can feel it too. I know, all over the world we can feel it. It's really different. The weather has been really changing. You can feel it in the air. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be one disaster after another, like all the flooding and the heat waves that happened last summer. We're going to see something very similar, if not worse, in the months to come, and the harsh winters in some places. Here in Kazakhstan, for example, in the northern part of Kazakhstan, heating stopped because all the pipes were frozen or they burst due to extremely cold weather, and the government couldn't do anything about it, and some people actually froze to death. I have heard about one person at least dying of just freezing to death in their apartment. So this will keep happening, this will keep getting worse, and I'm not here to fearmonger. I'm just here sharing my frustrations, because it is a scary world to live in right now, and what we need to do is organize and start mutual aid efforts. And remember that our lives will never be the way that our parents described it to us, the way that media, movies, cartoons described it to us. We need to fight for our lives. We need to fight for survival, as if we live in some kind of, I don't know, past that we read about in some books. So this is the dystopia version of the world, and we need to prepare ourselves, especially mentally, because it's going to take a great toll on all of us, and we are already tired and exhausted from all the exploitation. So I wish us all the best of luck, and I wish us all strength to overcome all of these obstacles that are coming.